This place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time. Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
Alice's like thinking what we're all. Alice's saying what we're all thinking.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
It's pretty golden. Ow, it hurts my eyes. Still.
A golden light. Could it be?
Oh, it hurts. How can you guys look at it?
There's something on the other side, but how did we get over there?
This is where the Solution 9 shit comes into play.
That's how, apparently.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Charlene was here. That's when Erenville's so betrayed. Charlene did this.
Come and look at this. Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Oh, if they knew the Golden City was here behind a bunch of children graves, then like, why? Why?
Leave it to Alfino.
Why was it sealed? Oh, okay.
Is this it? Is it Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
Why does that look like an Allegan?
Well done. Well done indeed.
Bro, why did you know this was here behind dead children graves?
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. A circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
Why?
As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Your live dream fulfilled. Now what?
Let us return to Duliola.
Home at last.
What does the gate go to? Well, we've done it. We've seen Wiclamont to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City. They must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm giving to understand will be held in a few days' time. Meantime, let us enjoy some well-deserved rest. Ah, yes. Helios Mastery. Ooh, fancy. Oh, little cutscenes. Okay. Let's go. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wiclamot's victory in the right of succession. It's a great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn servant. Your grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Cat boy. Why is this not voiced? Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. That was just moral support. I like the first one. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you well know, after the census ceremony, she will be officially taking up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration, while making no mention of me. Aw. You need to decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. That is all, if you excuse me. That's kind of sad. Aw. After you all did for her. It becomes someone irreplaceable to her. As a brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. Believe me when I say I hope you will stay by her side. Kind of sad. It was like the main person rooting for her, protecting her. Else it arrived. Day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony.
What a crowd, as befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Lvl95.
Like everyone should have known by now, yeah.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shibruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shibral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I am hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty.
Whoever is standing behind the Yokoi is so unfortunate. So scattered in the crowd.
There's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness! I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
My father led Tulihyolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona?
How sweet.
Mamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, And I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
I fucking knew it.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
What was that?
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
I knew they were gonna pull some shit like, yeah, we'll like lead it together. Where's the warmongering one? Has he learned his lesson? Kick his ass. For good measure. The only one who didn't learn.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
Oh my god. What happened if it did?
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
TLDR, she baited you into thinking you're useless.
Both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since
I was gonna say.
brother left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
How rough must that be? You have to carry your dead brother's head on your shoulders as a reminder that he's gone for 3 years. That's... what the fuck? It's so sad and depressing. Thank you, music, helping totally. Muklamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolol is bright indeed. Okay, where's Thancred and Urianger? And Estinian. Where is Estinian? Earlier in Yaktel.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Ooh. What the fuck? Don't give me that. It has to be Zorel Jaw, isn't it? The only one unaccounted for. Muklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. Sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forwarded to help Muklamat secure victory. Look forward to seeing how Tuliolo will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I can see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. Told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Would also be an honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Orosian cousins if such a notion appeals to you. Orosian cousins. Oh, she said it. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. Still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. I said, would you join me? Did we just forget about Zoral and just like forget he exists? Wonderful. Come with me outside the winged walk then. Ready? Let's go. My first stop is Auntie's Tacos, and not just for a snack, I promise. Wugavu and Mablu should be there. I'd have to run so far with you. Perfect. I just love dropping down and unsuspecting people like, hello. Monsieur Wuklamot, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. Never change. Oh my god. Alright, but I cannot. You're a Dawn servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn servant, I order you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. Oh my god, he hasn't changed. More easily converse with a drunken punk. Thank you for helping Wuklamot become Dawn servant, Raika. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn servant's accession presents us all with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. Wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, as long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. So good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold were my first true tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliol has to offer. In Shock Terrell, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, so should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I made a name for myself as merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your Alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again. Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wuklamot will visit soon. Anyway, he'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fonjatin around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? Oh, a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a Moblin and a Peri Alcoy, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. The most important thing, the tacos. was gonna say, is this the right way? And then I see how tall they are, and yes. Can he even fit up? Yeah. Ukla, or Dawn servant. Raika, you honored us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliolol isn't a short one. Oh god. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend our on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. You were already obstruction in the crowd. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Raika. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of Pots, the feat of Proof, and the feat of Ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness. That was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolol I want for you all. So I promise you this. As Dawn servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozamuka and the Yokui of Shawarga Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too many of the Shawarga come to accept your peace. Your beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with feel smiles. Such cooperation between Hellpants and Potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pockpat. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There's some other people I like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find one more road. The Rosh. I believe I saw him on the sands below. Gleam sands, thank you. For your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. He's so tall. Taller than the stands. Oh, this isn't the way? Oh, it is. I'm stupid. You honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. Oh no, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wook. More than just, I'd say. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. Show you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. Boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the way, have you seen Keterum anywhere? Tonqua, that is. Keterum, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. Called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. First Promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. I thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. Sir Tonqua, I'm sure he's around somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We must be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home, and come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the winged walk. Welcome back. I hope he didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you up. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear. But I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already.
Anvil.
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it. And by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tulihiola as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
Going by myself?
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
Hmm.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
What about everyone else? Happened to Thancred and Urianger.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Oh, I cut her off. Wow, a journey just for me and Aaronville? How nice. Thank you for ruining it, music. It was so nice. I love jumping off of this. Let's go. Past these gates and over the bridge like Shaktural. If you're yes, packed and ready, no last minute stops to make before we leave. Forgive me, I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep sent out. Okay, it's sealed again, I guess. I fucking knew it. Ow. How did you get them? One, how did you even get here? Oh my god, not even voiced. This is the gate to the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt, petitioning to study of this place. What we discovered was something the Dawn servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought until the right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tonko would be entrusted with its safekeeping, and I know that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we'd have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Oh, that's how. That's how he had it. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall tame your birthright. You're stupid. So you say, yet the new Dawn servants succeed where I could not. Taking their throne would be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There's no need for worry. What the fuck is that aura sight? I have liberated the key from the Dawn servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You'll gain all that you were denied. The right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. You fucking stink. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you are destined to be. It's working. Is some there can hear me? Oh no. At last. Who's there? Show yourself. Only I could. Alas, the gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. And you are the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake words. Is that so? Oh, you're such a dick. You have the true peepee head. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of your rule. Yep. Promise. Why? Goodbye. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. God, you stink. As you wish, but in exchange. Ready to get underway? Present your travel pass to the guard and let's be off. Won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Dawntrail is a wonder in its own right. Gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Signed by Lamont herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait here just a moment.
Shall we then?
Why is it foggy? Oh my god.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Why fog?
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Ah. You look silly. Three aetherites, huh? Start on running. Great, so if one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. Ronick have been actually strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable, picking out the few fit for Retton's proving bothersome work. They look silly. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. Much has changed since last I was here. The best start to our journey. So the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. Was it nighttime? Not that, sir. As well traveled as you look, it's not only the Runic that's been giving us trouble. Other wildlife has shown sign of aggression too. Merchants should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around until they do, and I'll see you both on Runic for a safer trip. Ralph is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. So I might a little be concerned. But the Ronic, Lvl the Ronic. I guess whatever gets us where we're going faster. I like this. Why did the music cut out? If this is your first time in Shaloni, I can understand your enthusiasm. Be a shame not to ride on one at least once while you're here. Fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. I think you're heading to Hutsatwi, and I'll have a man bring the Ronic over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and the troublemakers, eh? Wow, it's up there. How silly. This is feels so different.